Guys, what's up? What's up? Good afternoon, guys. Good
Listen,
afternoon.
this is it. Let me show you because I don't want nobody to think I'm lying here. I was on the phone with my doctor in the morning with my cousin, and all me hear downstairs at my house. Money! Sorry, my from a vulcanist. I'm gonna do it exactly as how she they conduct herself. I thought it was one of my family because I know I pop off my buzzer, whatever, whatever. So my things said them try to get to me. When me look, Missy Monkey, Missy Zombie, and Missy Crocodile. Come to my address. As you can see, this is the police attack. This is my bail sheet. Wow. Youngster run up in the wrong one. Wow. No one tell gangster say she no bad girl pan no if you no girl. You have to bad for me before you don't bad for any more girl after this. You idiot. Wow. You disrespect every girl. You disrespect everybody. Me no know you, me never take your money yet. Me no know your man look like. Me no walk, me no bin collector. Know your blood clots so me can hold me pussy. Me pussy have been miggle. Your pussy like come like chocho. Spoil. Your pussy need a memory stick, youngster. Your obia now work no more. Your obia man never in the work for you. Your obia man in the work for do it. The man tell Dewey say nah the blood clot make him stay in your life for long. It's just a temporary. That's why the man say
Anwan, big up
temporary
your
obia
nice
do
self.
it.
Anwan,
And
listen to
idiot.
this.
Me did that do it. Youngster could have come on my yard come tell me say want do it with no apology. You're crazy. She have to sing and do it on the road and walk and take past me. I will never end that I you couldn't come so upon me all wrong and me make you run. She don't come on me and me make you run. Your sister run and scream, so my sister dead. But remember, me not proud that way me do count a jam. You to come on me at 9 o'clock in the morning. 9 o'clock in the morning. Me in my bed now, wake up with a try to get an appointment from my doctor. No come gangster mode full of bride, gangster ugly, gangster mode think, gangster mode face look like when baby batty one wash off with dodo. Oh, gangster so bright. You think that every girl afraid of you, gangster? No, no, no. You think St. Thomas dirty of your worker? St. Thomas dirty of your gangster? Where you think about Dewey one married? Your uncle married Dewey spite, Ziggy. Dewey is not yours. Dewey not belongs to you. Every people say to them, man, every girl go through the same thing. Me married. Me married to Miss Barnes, Mrs. Barnes. And my husband can't stress me, can't mad me. The man from band me no ban yet. Boy, fuck for me at Jamaica, me fuck for boy at England and breed.
Listen,
And
guys, I'm
boy
right
that
here.
send for why you eat that big old dirty stinking big 50-year-old man and they are ball from young boy. You not have him and him not coming back home. Cause you just make me not take blood clot doing now because me no wine at the highlight. But you make me coming at the highlight now. You mess with the wrong one. Oh, you come a yard. You never know when I'm saying you come a blood clot ward if you say you come with Wally Mark with Wally M16. You should have come. You should have come empty handed. You can't come up in my army camp and feel like you can't come out so easy and you not get termite and bomb. You idiot. Where? Oh. Which part that I don't happen in a foreign? Gangster, me tell you no phone so now go back to Jamaica because on there you not tell be like an asset one no blood clot have. The money where you use with the obia ring where you know we upon your finger for people see where you carry the man drugs money. And true me other man your blood clot friend where you don't tell you come to about do it while if your explain at Jamaica. Do we supposed to live panic because you're a mascot. You're a mascot idiot woman. You run to come and me address me no no. You say somebody tell us doing on my bed. Common sense don't think. Me and you don't have a dispute. Me don't know you. Me and you not follow you. Me don't know who is doing. Sit and think before you jump to things. Because the person who said you don't love you. Them send you to the wrong blood clot. Them send you to come take your injection, but you never know. So the Bellevue when me run them and come here, send you come. And me are the head, and me are the master for me Bellevue. So when you come in my hospital, respect the blood clot building. You tell me now, the innocent little girl like this, big old woman for me, you come at me house and embarrass me in front of my estate with people. My estate is not like that, girl, me feel so traumatized. Me no used to them something here. Me no know the woman, me and the woman never taught me and the woman no friend. Me not know she not feel sick or shame, but me see it because me not used to them. So me a girl, me not perfect and me not nice. Cause me make mistake and me war me go prison already for the same simple thing. Me stab up girl and go prison. And gangster, you don't jam you. Cause the next time you ramp with me, that's some nail me have nail now on board. And beat your blood clot with it. Cause me a Jamaica, the Clarendon me come from. But me a make sure say all of my childhood that in this belongs to you. So when you go past social media, oh, do we come home? Why do we say you tell us do we come home? Then yesterday come and walk woman address Monday morning, 9 o'clock. When you bright on your dirty face. Yeah, you come like somebody, I want to solve you, make you shrink. Oh, no, what happened? The lady said she don't know Dewey. That's what you guys not listening. She said she don't know him. I don't know Dewey. I never talk to this Dewey. I don't see Dewey. Somebody asked me, who Dewey look like? I don't know. I'm innocent. I'm innocent. Who do you know me not eat because of this? I know me still in shock. I want know who give out my address. Me want know who tell you. And as a big woman, it's the same thing
Hi,
if you want
sweetie.
address.
How
I
are
give you
you?
get my phone number. And call out of
You
all
too,
North London boy, them
sweetheart.
and prostitute. And then
Hi.
weak is sleeping, nothing come push them. The innocent people in our yard from work to me, I don't know how come get involved with gangster. You crazy? And you look at my blood clot cokehead one in I shop out this on our sister. Well, no feel like you know that come on and eat that a who run from the yard. No girl not come on my yard and make me run go in and I eat that me come for no. Will you come for me? And me come back down blood clots there see me and I meet it. I know the girl not call police for me. And people see me with the knife in her face, that's her neck. Yeah? And her sister run out of the car and run gone. And when she scream out, she said, no, don't stop her. Which me not proud of. I'm not sitting here talking about say I'm proud of it, but I'm gonna make you know say people don't like you. People see you mourn, and if they really be a friend, they should have tell you gangster, don't go to that girl house.
That is
Because you
true.
don't know if it's true. People are telling upon that girl, seek advice before you went to people place. That's my premises you come. You come to my premises to assault me, embarrass me with other neighbor, other tenant, and then me end up now prison like
It's true, guys. Me tell you something. You see, when you're a big woman, there's certain things you don't do no more. When you become an adult, you become a mother, and from a mother to a grandmother. You see, things that you will do 15, 30 years ago, you don't do it no more. And worse if you are 51, 52, 50, 49, and them ages 60. Certain things you don't do. You let that for the young girl them. And the young girl a fight over man. Not even young girl a fight over man. Me have a family member. Me say almost a 4 man she have now. I have a family member. This is what I heard allegedly. Say a 4 man she have. Me I wonder is she not scared? Me I wonder is she not afraid? Me I wonder is she not afraid the man them buck up. These are questions me ask when me hear these stuff. Me ask question. She not afraid the 4 man them buck up. She not afraid so and so. She not afraid them killer. She not afraid this happen. I have a family member. We have 4 man right now. When you're a big woman and big man, there's certain things you do not do. You leg of some childish behavior. When you're a growing woman and man, you leg a childish behavior. You taught to now you got think straight. You now got act stupid. You now got you understand me? One no. Me one no. You know. And one, me I gonna say something to you because you was on the live. I send the video to one of my Christian friend and show her the video with Andre what he was doing. When you become a child of God, there's certain things you don't indulge into. There's certain things you don't if condone, and there's certain things you don't mingle with when you're serving a true and living God. What he was doing was absolutely wrong. He was not doing nothing of God. He was doing witchcraft work. He was doing demonic work. He was doing things to evoke the dead and to make the spirit come and speak to him and one. And I hope you know what you were saying. Is them I love you, but we come and make me attack. But me glad you're here. What Andre Stephen was doing in a him house and have all this stuff and woman out can go. These are withdrawal. These are demonic. These are voodoo. These are stuff Andre are doing. You cannot say somebody dead and you evoke the dead and all of that. That's totally wrong. And we cannot say wrong and call wrong right and say right and call right wrong. No go so. We cannot compromise with nobody. We understand and we appreciate him coming out and demonstrate and protest. Listen to me. But when you're going to evoke the dead and all of that, that is not of God. God do not mingle and mix with the dead. You understand what I say? And you know, Andre is doing some lot of witchcraft things that is not of God. Him fall back and him fall way back. I have a family member. She has spent out every cent for tie the man pan her. And every time she try to tie the man, guys, me not lie. Me can't call name. Me not afraid to talk. Every time she try to tie the man, guys, every 2 years the man breeds man. He all going on my father's side of the family. I phrase my name. He all going on my father's side of the family and breed one of my cousin. And every 2 years the man breeds money. Every minute them always I say, me always hear my family I say, Delaran, when come fear and oh this I go come at the gate and come down. What one of my family say? I go come at the gate, pan the wall. Them say, some big bird that go come at the wall. Yes, one of my family members, I'm not afraid to talk. Them can't zip my mouth. Them can't freeze and click up my tongue. Them not God. No demonic spirit now come here. So because me ask God to make him power rest upon me that me can bind and cancel and paralyze and freeze everything that is not of him. One of my family member, I mean, no so she go see this. She a pay over man for tie the man pan her. And I saw she go and I saw she pay. I saw the man messed up. And the over man a take her money. The over man, good morning, that. And I saw she do things. I saw the over man a mess her up. Right on me, so the woman maga than a damn chicken foot. Me hear so the woman maga than a chicken foot. Every time the man get pay, she take him man money, care gone at Obia man. Andre Stevens, this message is for you. If you are serving the true and living God, seek God. And the woman, Dana Lee mother, me have a message for you. To me turn off my light. Me don't need the light. We are go back in a Queenie. We're going back into Queenie, but me I go talk. Dana Lee mother, if you are serving the true and living God, the God of Daniel, the God of Moses, the God that sent his son pray and intercede to God. You can intercede with God. You can intercede. You can fast. You can press with God until you feel the glory of God showed up in your house and over you. And God stay in your house strong and say, God, lead me where my daughter is. I guarantee that the founder, our Redeemer, the Creator, will lead you to Dana Lee body. You don't need all these people who act like them are God and all them. So, you see the video with all L.A. Lewis in a son church or sitting and the woman. Me tell you, say them big old man, me say them fool not bat me. I tell them dumb like not even newborn baby act like some of them grown ass people. Not even newborn baby act like them. Not even newborn baby acting like these people now. Dana Lee mother need to seek God herself. And if you ask God for something, God will give you your heart desire. Me not ask no me I tell me come me try God for myself. I try my Father, my Creator, my Redeemer, my breath, my healer, my provider. I try him for myself. If you seek God yourself, Dana Lee mother, God can lead you to where Dana Lee body is. Me not ask you, me I tell you, because that's who God is. Remember, God never change. Only we change. You don't need Andre Stephen Sophia. Listen me, all them something I do is too much for a Christian. It's too much for a man of God. Same as a man of God. I saw some of them and get filthy and dirty and then them start the witchcraft work. And then when they're done, you see people start to pay them for the work for them because them use God and God name and the witchcraft, voodoo, black magic and all this iniquity work and people think it's okay, but it's not okay. Him say, how can two walk together unless them agree? Him say, come up from among them and separate yourself. And someone were over there and indulging at him. And I say, yes, him this. Listen, some things him never hear from God. Because God not going to sit into a dirty place. God will not dwell in a dirty place. Them say, how can you throw new wine into old wine skin? Come make we talk logic now. Come we could talk with 5 common sense now, guys. Andrea, Stevens, you need to stop. If you're serving the true and living God, go and fasting for Donnelly mother. Intercess for her mother. Ask God to give you wisdom. Ask God to give you discernment and let show you. Say, God, give me discernment. Give me your eyes. Make me can see that dark creases and corner. Show me what it look like and make God lead you there. But when you're going to pick up and do witchcraft and witchcraft and all these things, and people over there is entertaining you and edging you on and I see wrong, I call wrong, right? I'm sorry for some of us growing people. Some of us want to know God and they don't know God. Go back. Me could go back into Queenie now, but me the want Donnelly mother know. You can find your daughter if you want Donnelly mother. If you seek God the right way and turn your face down and stretch out by your belly and hold up your head to God, God, you will hear from God and God will show up and show you and lead you and direct you exactly where your daughter is. You don't have to take 15, 30, 40 years. No, no, you don't need Andrea to do all of that. And L.A. Lewis. L.A. Lewis went into the church and acting like a fool and in a something and a video. Sometimes you see we as grown people, we don't have no common sense, we don't have no wisdom. That's why we not hear from God. And that's why God is uses the children them now. Because if you ever watch a child in the presence of God when them are worship or them worship, when you see some big people coming, them coming in for sure. Them coming for muggle, them coming for brag and boast, whoever the most fancy at fancy. That is what they're doing. But the children them go in there for seek God. Make we back to Queenie now. Queenie, you're a big woman. People out there that love you. You know? And when you're a woman, you know, sometimes we have to respect ourselves. Respect what far. If you don't respect yourself, people not going to respect you. And anybody who don't know is the truth. If you don't respect yourself, people not going to respect you. And, you know, I believe that, you know, nobody, not me think, why may I tell you? When you're young, you do stupid things. But when you're older now, you realize that and acknowledge what time is it. You don't do the stupid things that you used to do back then. You understand me? I don't care where in the world you at. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, True Negative. Good afternoon, everyone that coming on. You know? You think me I'll get up and fight for a man? No? I will not do that. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I will not fight for a man. I will not fight for a man. If that man is mine, I'm going to keep him backside quiet and do the right thing and stand by me. This boy used Queenie for God. I don't think this boy did ever really love her. I don't think this boy did ever love Queenie. He was all a pretender. He was all a pretender. This man was all a pretender. So when you pretend, it never lasts long. When you pretend with people, it never lasts long. It never lasts long. When you pretend, it never lasts long. You understand me? I think, you know, there's a limit and there's a bound that we don't cross and we don't go. I mean, that's why I say I don't want a man from Jamaica look for me. I don't want to not find me pan and I come send me, I come talk about, you know, love nobody, I foreign no one come. Because I can't wait for the next 3 or 4 months, me I want to start talk about, oh, me you can't be life. Oh, me I be life when they're Jamaica, me there. So think we not come do me like what a boy they use. Because listen, guys, we have to take sleep and mark death. Just come to London. Just me for come to London for find a man. Good man there. I mean, you know, sometimes we do some stupid things as a, you know. You're the woman a class Queenie, guys. This are we are go back to Queenie, you know. We don't have a Donnelly mother now. Me don't tell her already, you know. If she want God to let her with her daughter by the day, she can seek God herself and God will direct her because that is who God is. Remember, you know, guys, me go say something to you know. You ever a prayer and you press and you ask God for a total healing in your body. Remember when Jesus showed up, you know, he's not him not showed up as a healer, you know. He is a healer. He don't showed up as a healer. He is a healer. Remember when Martha came to Jesus and she had said, Mary and Martha, but them brothers sick, Lazarus, and Jesus never came. Jesus came and his timing. When Jesus arrived, Lazarus already dead and buried 4 days. His body was decomposed. Whoo. Whoo. His body was decomposed. And Martha said to Jesus, you're 4 days late. He's buried already. And Jesus tell him to roll the stone back. The guys them never doubt him. They follow instruction and roll the stone back. And what Jesus said to Lazarus, Lazarus come forth. Who you see walk out with the face tie up, and I walk out with him face tie up. It was Lazarus. So that Donnelly mother, if you seek God the right way, God can show you where Donnelly there. These people have them on in a witchcraft and voodoo and all these stuff. You don't need to encounter with these demonic people. The person that you really need to encounter with is a true and living God that can direct you and give you strength before you get there and show you where your daughter is. Because if you want things from God and you're not strong enough, ask God for strength. Anything you want, just ask him for it. I don't believe in a lot of things. I don't believe in a lot of things, guys. But I truly believe in the founder, the creator, the starter and the finisher, the God of the universe, the God that is in heaven looking high. That's who I believe in. I believe God still can do anything. Remember, he got the whole world in him, and he can do a seed and a band that we can even ask and think. In a wink of an eye, guys. Let me show you something. Let me show you something logic. In a wink of an eye, you walk out of your house, you walk out of your life, can turn up, flip and turn upside down. Like, seriously? In a wink of an eye, you can from failure to success, from poor to rich, from bad to good. Come on now. That's the power of God. That's why sometimes God sit back and I watch to see what we gonna do, who we gonna trust, who we gonna lean on. But we lean on the wrong person. But to God be the glory. Father, I want you to control my mind. Don't make my mind misled. And if my thing is getting carried away my head, Father, bring it back and bring it back to the place where it's supposed to be. In Jesus' name. How God can do is impossible. Yes, he can. Yes, he can. True negative. Yes, he can. He's a God that can do anything. A seed and abundance that you can even ask and think of. I'm just saying, just a figure of speech. Yes, he got the whole world in his hand. God can do anything. Donnelly mother, he got the whole world in his hand. God can do anything. You better believe it. I believe if you get a 3 or 4 or 7 person and go on that 7-day fasting, I know God will not make it reach to the 7th day before he showed up. Woo! I know if you gather somebody, Donnelly mother, some people, some true Christian, and you say, God, may I go intercede. I need instruction. I need direction. I need wisdom. I need discernment. I need to direct me where my daughter, and I need a heart that can stay right there, even when I find my daughter. I know God can do it. If you give God, I said, God, I give you 7 days. I know before even the 5th day, God blow your mind. God, you can blow my mind. I'm getting ready to see, something I've never seen. God, you can blow my mind. I'm not gonna go too far. Make we get right back into Queenie something. But I'm just here to give her a word of advice that, sometimes we seek the wrong person, and the true and living God, what we're supposed to seek, we are not seeking his face. And that's why time and days and months go by, and that's why they can't find the blind girl, then can't find this one because we put our trust in the wrong person. But it's if we seek the true and living God, the founder and the creator and the redeemer, would have find our missing family, would have find them. God would have give us heart to face things, but we seek the wrong person and we look to the wrong person. But that, to each his own. I came out yesterday when they were talking about the young guy. I never want to go so deep, but I think I gotta say today. And I remember me and I said the young boy will kill the 4 kids and the mother. They saying he's under the influence of drugs. That's a lie. And him take off him clothes. That's a lie. You know how I know it's a lie? Because I am a living witness to things, guys. I tell you, I'm looking at a miracle. I'm looking at a breakthrough. I'm looking at a big testimony. That is a lie. When you're under the influence of drugs, you don't know what you're doing. That you don't trust me. You don't know none of the above. And I encounter with somebody who was in the influence, under the influence of drugs, one of my own, and I have to stand with that. I have to work out my own thing with me and God. I have to seek God for help. I I'm tell the first thing they could have done for my loved one is take that person to the hospital and test. And when they find high drugs in that person's system, high drugs that they have to flush out that person, have to put IV and flush out and put when name and put the person. So I don't want nobody tell me nothing because the person even lost memory. So I don't want to tell me nothing about that young man. He know exactly what he was doing. He went and smoked like marijuana. Just as simple. That's what he did. That's exactly what he did. Just and I act like him crazy. Him not crazy. He was praying the young lady for kill her and her for because he is a croft. He is a worthless young man. He want to live off of the woman. He want to control the woman. Shop, or in Jamaica them say shop. They want over here we say store. They want to control the woman's store. He want to control the woman money, the woman house, and that's why him use jealousy and kill that young lady and her 4 kids. But judgment shall be his portion. Him wicked, yeah, and then them come. He's not mentally sick. He's not under no drug influence. We can't tell what drug influence do. All right, okay. Go back to Queenie now. We are dropping at everybody case today, guys. When you can't go in the comments, when you can't talk freely, me not tie up on the tongue when I go anyone who want. Go remember, only the audience build we, the host. Remember that. All right, we not have to disrespect unless only we are the host supposed to disrespect unless the audience disrespect us. Me appreciate everyone to everybody. I may stop and say that me appreciate everyone for coming on today. I truly appreciate. But guys, please do not forget to thumbs up the video. Please do not forget to listen again to the lady. Listen. Sometimes we as big people must know how we must know how to control ourselves. We must know how to behave and act. You can't act like a wild animal. You can't act like an old hooligan. Yes, you can act like a wild animal and an old hooligan. And some mistake. You're bending your mind to that thing. You're bending your mind. I don't want to change. So me I gotta act crazy. Me I gotta act like a wild animal. Me I gotta act like an old hooligan. That's how you're acting. And that's how people classing Queenie right now because she's acting like a wild animal and she's acting like nothing is wrong with you. You just need to go and see a counselor and talk to them and release some of your stress. But what you're doing, and if you don't stop, sweetie, you want to lose your husband for good. Mark my word. Me can't hold back no more. If you don't stop, this young man will not come back to you, period. And he will be in somebody else's bed. Thank you, Anne-Marie. You're welcome. And one, if you don't stop, you gonna lose your husband and him gonna file for divorce for you and him gonna be with somebody that gonna treat him like a man, treat him like a king. Okay? All right. Okay. 2 wrong to make a right. When you come out and you got people here and all of this thing and you shouldn't, oh, you end up there, sir. Eh? Come on. When we are big man, we have to know if I conduct myself, man, included myself. I put myself in it. We have to know if we conduct ourselves, we have to know if we act, we have to know if we approach things, approach situation, approach some problem. Can't go out there act like you're a wild animal and you have you don't have enough common sense. All the 5 common sense of God, you're gone, vanish away. Not lie. Come on, the truth is the truth, guys. Sometimes people have to sit things and tell it like it is. Stop sugarcoat things with people. You can't love somebody, but you can't tell them the truth. Listen to the woman a style, Queenie. Eh? And only there over there. Look how the woman a style her. Tell her mouth smell and her mouth up sod up, her tongue dirty, her mouth rank and all them something there. That sound good to her and her mouth stink. That sound good to her, no? She never got, they say if you don't got 4 rules, 4 won't shit pie and it's true. If you don't got 4 rules, 4 won't shit pie. She never got the woman here in the woman face. The woman don't say her mouth smell. No 2 out order.
Then why they come to you? Because listen, this is it. Let me show you.
Listen,
because
guys.
I don't want nobody to think I'm lying here. I was on the phone with my doctor in the morning with my cousin. And all me here downstairs at my house. Money! Sorry for my vulgarness. I'm going to do it exactly as
Come on.
they conduct themselves. If I was one of my family, because I know I pop off my buzzer, whatever. So my things said they might try to get to me. When I look Missy Monkey, Missy Zombie, Missy Crocodile.
A Queenie, she a style, you know.
Come to my address, as you can see, this is a police attack. This is my bail sheet. Wow. Youngster run up in the wrong one.
We couldn't look again.
Youngster say she no bad girl, pan no if you no girl. You have to bad for me before you
Look, guys.
Try get to me. When me look, Missy Monkey, Missy Zombie, and Missy Crocodile.
This is how she's styling
My
Queenie.
address, as you can see, this is the police attack. This is my bail sheet. There you go. Youngster run up in the wrong one. Wow. Me want tell gangster say she no bad girl pan no if you no girl. You have to bad for me before you never pay any more girl after this. You idiot. Wow. You disrespect every girl. You disrespect everybody. Me no know you, me never take your money yet. Me no know your man look like. Me no walk, me no bin collector. Know your blood clots so me can hold me pussy. Me pussy have in middle. Your pussy like come like chocho. Spoil. Your pussy need a memory stick, gangster. Your obia now work no more. Your obia man never in the work for you. Your obia man in the work for do it. The man tell Dewey say nah the blood clot make him stay in your life for long. It's just a temporary. That's a temporary obia for do.
You hear that, guys? You hear that? The obia man tell Queenie husband say